Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back with me, Nathan. So just yesterday, I found a really cool app that was just released by Google. It's called Stitch. Google Stitch is a web app that can turn ideas into beautiful interface design with just a simple prompt. It's an AI-powered tool to help application builders generate high-quality UIs for mobile and web apps and then easily export them to Figma or directly access the front-end code. It's the easiest and fastest app to generate great designs and UIs without actually touching the code or knowing how to use design apps like Figma or Sketch. When the design is finished, you can then export this design as HTML code, or you can also export them to Figma and edit the designs further. To get started with Stitch, head over to its web app at stitch.withgoogle.com, and here you can start generating an app right here on the chat box, or click on the Try Now button at the top right over here. Once you're in the app, you can start generating designs by sending a prompt in the chat box right here. You can also select between mobile and web design, and Stitch will create the design accordingly. There are some example prompts you can try here, and on the left side, you can see some example design outputs created by Stitch. Let's click on the first one. In this session, you can see the prompt sent by the user and the response given by Stitch. There are 5 screens created in this session, with various components such as columns, search bar, calendar, and form inputs. And then the user asks to change the theme to dark green. So if we click on the designs, we can view it in the canvas on the right side. And then the user asks to revise again, reducing the green color as it's too much, and now the design becomes this leafy green theme. You can iterate the designs as many times as you want. As you can see here, there are a few more iterations done by the user over here. Now let's look at another example. This one is a web app for collecting feedbacks. There is a dashboard over here, and then there is a feedback form. You can take a look at all these examples yourself to gain some inspirations for what Stitch can do. Now on the top right side here, you can toggle between standard and experimental mode. The standard mode uses Gemini 2.5 Flash and has 350 generations per month, while the experimental mode uses Gemini 2.5 Pro and has only 50 generations per month. The experimental mode also enables you to send a picture as a reference for the design. This feature isn't available in the standard mode. The top menu here also includes some helpful guides such as facts, prompt guide, and forum. You can explore them yourself later. Okay, let's start testing Stitch. The first prompt here will be create designs for a finance app. The app can add incomes as well as expenses, have charts for total income or expenses per month. I will select mobile design and use standard mode for its generation, and then click the generate button. Now a chat session with Stitch will be started on the side over here. And now Stitch describes the screens it will design and asks for my confirmation first. I think this is all good, so let it have its way. And now Stitch will generate all the designs at once. As you can see, there are 4 placeholders here for 4 screens. I will skip a bit to when the generation is finished. And here are the designs created by Stitch. The design looks nice and modern, kind of what you expect from a mobile application these days. It has dummy data included already for showcasing pictures, columns, and charts. Now if you click on the design, you can open a detailed pop-up here, and you can click the code button to see the code. And here you can see the HTML code, and Stitch actually uses Tailwind for the design, as there is a link to the library over here. You can copy the code and then paste it into any code editor such as VS Code or Cursor, or you can also copy it to Figma by clicking on the Figma button over here. It will copy the design, and you need to paste it into Figma manually. So just open a new empty Figma design page as I have here, then press the Command V or Control V to paste the design. And here is the Figma design. You can zoom in and then open the layers here to further edit the design. You can see the layout is structured and orderly over here, which is awesome to see. If you're not yet satisfied with the design, you can iterate it again in Stitch, but I'm happy with this one, so let's move on to the next test. Now let's try out Stitch one more time, and the prompt here will be create an e-commerce admin dashboard with navigation menu as a sidebar. This time, I will select the web option to generate web app designs and enable the experimental mode to use Gemini 2.5 Pro. All is good, so click the generate design here. Stitch will immediately work on the design, so I will skip again to when it's finished. And here's the web dashboard generated by Stitch. It has a navigation on the sidebar as requested, And there are nice details such as panels, charts, and a table over here. If you have a specific item you want to have on the screen, make sure to add it to the prompt. I didn't add any, so this shows how creative Stitch can be. Click on the design. Now in experimental mode, the design can't be exported to Figma as the button is disabled here, so we can only export the HTML code. I think this design is good enough, so let's create for other pages as well. Back to the chat box. I will ask Stitch to create designs for the orders, products, customers, and analytics page. Hit the send button and wait for Stitch to finish the generation again. I will skip ahead to when it's finished. And here we have the design for the rest of the web pages. Here are the orders, products, analytics, and customers page. Again, I think the design generated by Stitch here is polished enough for general use cases. If you like this video and would love to support the channel, you can consider donating to my channel through the Super Thanks option below. Or you can consider joining my YouTube membership where you can use this channel's emojis, get early access to new videos, plus a lot more. Overall, I think Stitch is an awesome app for designing mobile and web UIs. It generates design using basic HTML and Tailwind CSS, which makes it easy to export and integrate into existing projects. It can also do brainstorm with you. As you can see when I created the design for mobile apps, it shows me a list of the specific screens it wants to create first and asks for my confirmation. Once the design is finished, you can also export it as plain HTML or Figma design so that you can edit it further or integrate the design into existing apps. Stitch is pretty much a nice addition in the AI designer space. It's fully free for now and does its job remarkably well, so I thought I would share it with you all today. Now, will this completely replace UI designers? I think not yet, as I believe these free templates generated by Stitch will make designers more productive instead of replacing them completely. And now we have come to the end of the video. So, what do you think about this Google Stitch? I encourage you to try it out for yourself as it's completely free to use, and let me know about your experiences. I hope you all enjoyed today's video and get some value out of it. Let me know your thoughts or questions in the comments. I will join the conversation and reply as often as I can. If you're new to the channel, Code with Nathan is a channel dedicated to simplify tech topics so that you can master them easily. So make sure you subscribe if that's something you find interesting or useful. Make sure you like this video, turn on the notification bell, and all the other good stuff as it helps this channel to grow. With that being said, thanks again for watching until the end. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you in other videos. Bye bye!